Hello everybody, it is time for a Lamley showcase unboxing. Definitely there's a box, but it's not a factory packaged box. It's a box that came from Japan. That means it came from Japan Booster. They have supplied the models. They are at japanbooster.com for all their pre-sales, or they are on eBay. I have provided a link for both down below. And it is August, which means this is the August assortment of Tomica limited vintage, I'm assuming. So we're going to open it up. Like I said, these models came directly from Japan Booster. They are a Lamley partner and a Lamley sponsor, and they sent them over, and I always want to show what is inside. Sometimes it's stuff that people go nuts for, other times it's more niched. We're going to see what the August assortment brings us. So I'm going to go ahead and take these models out. Japan Booster, always great packaging. All right, let's just move this box out of the way. And let's just see what we have. Sometimes I will spend more time featuring these models. Other times I'll just show you real quickly. And you can definitely follow the link if you're interested in the models. Good packaging means the models arrive safe. Good packaging also means it takes a while to open them. But we're doing just that. I want to make sure you see what is in this August assortment. Tomica Limited Vintage releases a new assortment every month. And if you want to see what's coming, go to that japanbooster.com. They will have pre-sales, and you can either buy them if you want to, or you can just see what's coming. And here you go. Let's start with this. Tomica Limited Vintage is focused on scale. It is all about the scale. So this is a Nagoya, I hope I said that right, city bus. Maybe it's an 80th anniversary. It's hard to know, but it's an Isuzu BU04 type bus. You want to see it? Let's see it. I'm not going to open everything because it just does take a while to do, but let's just find the right way to open it. Boxes are important with Tomica Limited Vintage, so I'm going to make sure. There's your box, and here's how it's packaged. We will go ahead. There's some stickers and pieces that come with it as well. We're not going to worry about that. There you go. Perfectly scaled 164 Nagoya City bus. This is clearly a vintage bus. Sometimes they'll do a more current looking bus, but this one is definitely more vintage. You can see if hopefully the seats inside. Driver, door, detailed wheels. These are really, really cool. We're going to show you, and I'm going to put them against the scale. So, next model. Now, these are new castings based on the number. LV, that means Limited Vintage 166B. So this is a new casting. Toyota Patrol. And again, always talking about the theme being scale with Tomica Limited. I mean, detail number one, quality number one. It's always it's a three-way tie for number one. Detail, quality, and scale. There's your box. Just put that here, right there. Here's your model. There's again another piece that if I wanted to, I could add to it. You could see when I was doing that. Oops. Model rolls. Model has shocks, and it's incredibly detailed. And I'll move this right here. If back in the day an Isuzu bus was at a stoplight, vroom vroom vroom, and a Toyota Patrol police car pulled up to it, vroom vroom vroom, whoop, that is what it would look like in terms of scale. And that is why Tomica Limited Vintage, well, one of the reasons that is so awesome. Like I said, shocks. Check that out. This thing is just so beautifully detailed. There's your front. Try and get it in there. And your side. And your rear. So, okay. There are two of those. They're both patrol cars. This one has a light. I won't open it. This one has a light on top, so more of like a civilian police car. This one goes in display. I display all of my Japanese police cars, so that one is a no-brainer. All right, this one, LVN, that means Limited Vintage Neo. 150, part of the August batch is the Nissan Gloria V30 Braham. Hope I said that right. We've seen this casting before, so I'm not going to open it, but you get one in black and one in white. So put that right there. And then, nice to see the return of the Seibu Keisatsu series. Again, hope I said that right. That's the series. Right there, it's a television program. There's a picture of the car from the television show. It's a police series from the 70s. Here's the car. I'm going to definitely open this one up because I want you to see. So there's a lot of information about the car here. For those of you who can read it, I'm assuming that's your actor right there. There's the back. More information, and I'm going to So I believe this was one of the main characters, the police detective, or the police chief, and this was his actual civilian car in the show. So there's a box that comes with it. We'll kind of pull that out nicely. There's your box. Just says Gazelle. Now this is isn't it a Nissan, I believe? There might be some licensing there. Yeah, it's a Nissan. I know it's a Nissan, but then you kind of panic when you're just doing it live, when you're doing the video live. So it's a convertible Gazelle. Now, I don't know enough about the Gazelle to know if a convertible was offered with this car. And I don't know if this deco was a stock deco or not. I'm assuming it was not. It's kind of like Rising Phoenix deco. You see the light there in the on the dashboard. There's the back. Tomica Limited Vintage doesn't do a ton of cool wheels too. Doesn't do a ton of convertibles. They've done some roadsters and things. This one looks really nice. And we're going to see a non-convertible version of the Gazelle, I think, either early next year or late this year. There you go. Okay, that is the August batch from Tomica Limited Vintage. Find it at Japan Booster if you're interested. These are very Japanese cars this time. Sometimes they go a little more universal, but never forget that Tomica Limited Vintage caters to its Japanese audience more than anyone else. And they do some wonderful Japanese vintage cars. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks to Japan Booster. Bye.